The toughest part of any session is the ending. When these are conducted virtually, the challenge becomes even more acute. The moment the sessions are over, everyone goes offline quickly, just like Thanos' snap. Since there are no post-session discussions or clarifications, everyone, including the facilitator, often walk away with unshared positive or negative emotions. Some participants later realize that their better participation would have helped them learn better. As a result of technical difficulties, participants miss some part of the sessions and don't feel confident to ask for help. Participants hold themselves to the promise to ask questions later, but that never happens and the session ends. Cases where some participants said something that was not liked by other participants and they haven't had the chance to clarify their perceptions. And that leads to regret. It can be more difficult to manage this particular emotion than anything else. It often leads to hurtful and enduring feelings. Hi guys, in this video, we'll discuss how to manage regret and end the session on a positive note with a small activity. Life is full of choices. When things don't go as we plan or hope, we feel regret. It is about lost opportunities and possible selves. Getting closure regarding such thoughts or issues can motivate and engage participants. We can get that by finding an opportunity where people can change their perspective and shed off their previous thinking and just move forward. To do so, I use the activity called Regret Wall on Jamboard just before the end of the session. Since the participants are anonymous, participants can express their feelings without any hesitation and without revealing their names or identity. First, I open a Jamboard and ask all the participants to join. Later, I ask them to imagine leaving the event, getting back to their routine life and thinking about the session. Then I would ask them to imagine what they would regret not having said before they left. Then I would ask them to write their strongest regret on a sticky note available on the Jamboard. Then I would let the participants read the notes. Later, I would encourage them to discuss with respect to the comments within the whole group. Based on the discussion, as a facilitator, I offer some additional help if required, like the opportunity to connect with me on a one-on-one call to seek clarifications. Sometimes I request few participants to stay back for some discussion. And many times I share links for additional content and material to fill in the gaps where I might have missed. Self-disclosure has been shown to decrease negative moods, improve physical health, and can move someone away from self-blame. And such activity creates an environment that is a safe place to disclose feelings. It becomes a shared experience and creates a sense of belonging. The person with regret no longer feels alone or isolated. Try out this activity and ensure that what participants take away from the sessions are just positive memory and no regret. Do check out our YouTube channel for more such icebreakers and energizers. Please help us grow and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Wishing you all the best. Let's enable the work environment to be more capable and compassionate. Thank you.